right, welcome back, guys. I don't know if you've heard, but I heard the streets talking. And supposedly, our last week's episode got people heated. And it just was a smile on my face.
Mine too, man.
Because we're here to cause trouble.
That's what the name of the
it's
podcast.
Jokes, and we love it.
100%.
And you guys should love it too.
Yes.
Because the episode was fire last week.
I loved it.
So the people that are upset, that's life, bro.
You know?
Take the jokes. Deal with it. I don't know what else to tell you.
Exactly.
But we enjoy it.
I got tons of feedback. I
yeah, feedback. We got all kinds of... Appreciate all the viewers, guys.
Yeah.
It was an amazing episode.
Got you. But what's the thing that they need to do, bro? What's the thing?
To like.
Yes.
Comment.
Where is it? Where does it say?
And subscribe. Oh, yeah. It's over here.
Right here.
The subscribe button
right
is
here.
down there. Just click it.
Just do it.
And then, like I said, even put a thumbs up. You don't have to comment craziness.
Nothing. You just...
And honestly, we're not even going to force you to share.
Mm-hmm.
Just like and comment.
It helps a lot.
Yeah, just that would be nice.
100%.
And then we can have another episode like last week.
Yeah.
The more times we do that, the more guests we can bring.
More guests, more people, more conversations.
More trouble we can cause. If you want to cause trouble with us.
Mm-hmm. With reason.
With reason. You have to be reasonable, guys.
Yes.
But if you want to cause trouble with us, like, comment, and subscribe. We'll get on some guests, and we'll cause some more trouble.
Exactly.
It's just as easy as that.
Easy peasy.
So, this was a long week.
A long ass week.
The weather is beautiful today.
Yes.
Nah, it's pissing me off.
Yeah.
It's pissing me off.
This weather is not normal at all.
Nah.
We were sarcastic about being beautiful, guys.
Yeah, guys.
If you guys didn't realize. Yeah. You know, sometimes. Okay, yeah.
But yeah, so. Oh, yeah. I'm just going to start it off hot.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to ask you a would you rather.
Oh, God. Okay.
And what's funny is I'm going to ask you this would you rather, but I decided to also ask AI this would you rather.
Oh, yeah?
And the AI's answer was hilarious. So I'm going to get your answer, and I'm going to tell you what the AI said.
Okay.
All right. So it is, would you rather never be able to shit? Fail. All right. Would you rather never be able to wipe in the same room that you shit?
Okay.
Or would you rather have one butt cheek that's a badonkadonk and the other one that's just average? So you need to get special jeans. You need to have a special chair.
Yeah.
So now you're just gonna be like this.
Yeah.
You're gonna walk, and when you walk, you got like a hop in your walk. Like the shit make you like.
See, now when you're telling me this, it's like two types of shame you can say, right? Because if I don't clean the poop right away, that's gonna mess with me, and it's all about being clean and all that stuff. But the reason why I'm talking about shame is because if you have a big butt on one end, on one side and not the other, people would be talking crap about me.
100%.
It's gonna be crazy.
You gonna get freaking catcalled.
Yeah.
Imagine
catcalled.
Imagine.
Hey yo.
Imagine you like this and damn, and then you just turn and then what the fuck? They just see the other side.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna get catcalled.
I'm a freak show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody's probably gonna come up and smack you when you're behind.
That would be crazy. That would be
How would you react?
Crazy. Oh my. Yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even know. I don't even know. I will fight the first few times.
Yeah.
But then I'm what am I going to do, bro? That's for the rest of my life, huh?
Yeah. That's what the both of them. Never again.
But then the other one is what? The other one is what? So I can poop, but I have to wipe it somewhere else.
You always have to leave the room that you pooped in to wipe.
I can at least flush the toilet, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just cannot wipe.
See, the problem is, where am I going to wipe next? What's the next room? Let's say I'm not at home.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the issue. It's wherever outside of that room is. Or you don't necessarily have to do it, but you really.
No, what do you mean don't necessarily? You necessarily.
Yeah, you necessarily do it.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Whoa.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You necessarily have to.
Yeah. Hey.
I just meant there's no rule saying that you have to, but obviously you want to.
Yes.
I just meant if you're in a public area. And say you're in a mall.
Okay.
And you just left the bathroom. Now you're in the middle of the food court.
Can't go to a stall.
You can't wipe your ass now.
Damn.
So you have to walk away and make sure nobody says hi to you. That would be me. I would just ignore everybody.
But what do you do?
Yo, what's up?
Just
keep on.
Your name.
Yeah.
Your name. You have your glasses, bro. You can see me, bro.
And they following you. Yo, you don't hear me talking to you? I'm nah.
That's a problem. You see, there's too many things I have to do to dodge and all that. You know what? I'm gonna take the
lopsided cheeks.
I'm gonna take the lopsided cheeks.
Funny enough, actually, now we just said that.
Yeah.
I asked the AI. I asked the AI.
Yeah.
What would you rather? He's like, oh no, this is about cleanliness. He's like, I'll take the lopsided cheeks.
100%.
Lopsided cheeks.
I gotta take the
Bar.
lopsided cheeks.
It's a bar from AI.
Yeah.
The lopsided cheeks, 100%.
There you
This
go.
guy straight up said, no, it's about cleanliness.
Yeah.
I'm taking the lopsided
See,
cheeks.
that AI is black.
Yeah, this man
That
said,
AI
oh,
is
nah.
black. Okay,
My mother will beat my ass.
Yeah.
Imagine walking out the bathroom.
Mm.
What are you doing? I can't wipe in. I can't wipe in here.
Oh.
So what you mean you can't wipe in there? Get your little narrow ass behind back in that bathroom and wipe your ass.
And you're like, no. And what do you mean no? And you get up.
Yeah,
like,
you get a beat.
And I can't.
You get beat with a shitty ass.
You see, too many things. Too many things. Give me the shame. Give me the shame. I would rather go to the swimming pool with y'all and have people be looking at me. I don't care. It's okay.
Imagine, bro, wiping your ass, crying, wiping tears off your face because you just got beat because you try to tell your mom, I can't wipe in the bathroom.
So does that mean you have to like carry a bag to put the paper?
I don't know what it
There's
means.
too many.
There's literally no other option.
Bro, just thinking about this, right? Because you were lactose intolerant, right?
Yeah, so this is the worst.
It's the worst.
For me. I have to do the lopsided cheeks.
Because there are going to be too many things. Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I'm taking the lopsided cheeks no matter what. But I have lopsided cheeks.
Yeah.
How you shitting? Yo, you literally on the toilet like this. So that means you're gonna shit onto one ass cheek.
I got angle it.
Yeah. At least you can wipe in there. That's the only thing I'll say.
But like,
because you're gonna always have to wipe your ass after or take a shower, because one cheek is gonna get
destroyed,
splattered.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna be sitting on the toilet and you'll be like this high off of it. And then there's just like air gap.
I can't do that. Or you get like those seats that even with that it doesn't even work. I gotta angle it. I got.
Yeah, you have to,
because I can't sit the proper way. I gotta angle it and
Cause I'm talking about badonk. Like I'm talking about half a.
Yeah. I mean
half a what's it called?
And I look like an ant booty. Right?
Yeah, like half a Kim K.
Okay.
Like you got a Kim K cheek, and then you got. I was about to be mean, but I was gonna say half a Kim K cheek, and then just somebody else.
You know what?
No
Actually, this is what I'll do. Honest to God, I'm gonna get a prosthetic ass. I just realized I won't get a prosthetic ass cheek.
The funniest thing is you're gonna have to go there and ask them, yo, make me a cheek.
First of all, you can you can get a molding of your penis, by the way.
For what reason?
Well, let's say for example.
I'm gonna say, how the hell do you know that?
Because it's just
you gotta be searching shit up.
No,
I'm checking your algorithm.
I'm pretty sure you can talk to.
I can't even say it without.
Wait. Like for example, I don't know, I'm pretty sure.
What, your girl wants a dildo?
Yeah, exactly. No, that's insecurity. That screams insecurity. If you're like, baby, I don't want you to use a dildo, I'm gonna make a dildo for you, and it's gonna be the shape of my
That's
dick.
the most wild.
That's
crazy. Christmas gift. Merry Christmas.
Imagine you doing it.
You got me a dildo. Not only did I get you a dildo,
that's crazy.
I got you my dildo.
Imagine.
I guarantee you'd be like, what the.
Imagine you don't even tell her to you don't try to take her to the side and give it to her. You show it in front of the family.
That's crazy. Imagine this. You go to do the mold. Mm-hmm. It's warmer than you thought. Shocks you. Shit shrivels up. Hardens.
See, this is a problem.
They bring you. Imagine they bring you your dildo and you're like, wait a second. Nah, guys.
Let's do it. Let's redo it.
Reset.
Reset. I can take the fact that sometimes when I hear my voice. Yeah. I'm a recording of this. I'm like, oh, I don't really like my voice, but I can't do the same thing with my dick.
Yeah, and I'm not giving that as a gift.
Give me, never. Imagine that shit. What is she going to say?
Yeah.
And imagine she's disappointed.
Yeah.
Imagine you see that disappointed look. You're like, babe, what's wrong? Nothing.
You got me a statue of a shrimp.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh. Is this like a memorabilia?
Yeah. Peggy's Cove from Nova Scotia. You went.
Oh Lord.
You want to go get some seafood? Nah.
That's horrible.
That's wild though. You can actually doctors do that. Well,
yeah.
It's not doctors.
Just bro, you've been to a sex shop, right? You see molds of porn stars' vaginas.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
true. Which is crazy.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
That's wild. Imagine that. Imagine
is it the porn star?
Yeah.
That says I want to do that, or is it say an agent that says yo?
Maybe.
I just got a phone call. This company wants to mold your vagina.
Your vagina's fire.
$50,000. Let's go.
Whoa! It got to be more. It got to be more. It got to be more.
Facts,
Okay,
facts.
if it's going to be 50 grand, I get at least 50% of
one
the.
mil.
Okay, yeah, 1
1
mil.
mil for a vagina mold.
1 mil, and I get a portion of the sales.
Yeah.
Because especially if the porn star is making like generating hundreds of thousands of views a day, hell yeah, yo, make a mold.
Question for you.
Go ahead.
We were talking about this earlier about people struggling and all that, and having like OnlyFans. Would you?
I would never pay for it. Well,
No.
Okay.
Would you make a mold of your thing and sell it like as dildos to people?
Why?
But
Would
then,
I?
like, you have a girl one day, and then she's just seeing, it's like, I saw a dildo on the internet. It looked very familiar.
That's
You'd be like,
wild.
I had a crazy past.
That's wild. Would I sell a molding of my? Yeah, I think
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans has to be OnlyFans.
Personal dildos. Yeah, that's what you sell.
Personal dildos.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I don't know. I would want to, but I don't know. I don't think I would.
No,
I don't think
yeah.
I would.
I wonder. Nah, I just gave somebody an idea. That's what I did.
Yeah,
Somebody definitely like, I never thought about that.
but like
That, or it's already out there,
yeah,
and we don't know.
but like it's kind of crazy when you think about it. Like imagine somebody actually going to the shop and being like, "Yo, I need to get this specific like."
Yeah, well, think about it, because
thing.
they do, right? For like
What?
porn stars, like you said, people go to sex shops and get
Yeah,
what's called somebody's vagina.
but like think about it. It's kind of weird. It's all like weird in a way because imagine like no flashlights, no this. I need this, but it's
Yeah.
like how do you like? Are you going to like look at it and look at the image and look at it and look at the image and see if they match? Like does that increase the intensity? What does it do for
Or
you?
I guess just knowing.
Yeah, I guess. Bro,
That's the other thing too.
Mhm.
It shows like I said, the exact same thing that we talked about. The porn
Mhm.
star does their like vagina,
Yeah.
and then they sell it in the stores. How do we know it's an exact replica? We just assume because we see the person's picture on the cardboard.
Exactly. Man, people.
Yeah, that's why.
It's wild.
That's why. Anybody want to OnlyFans? Sell some pre-made dildos. It's crazy ass.
But just
I guarantee somebody would be down.
yeah, 100%.
Yo,
Yo, bro.
buying farts.
Yeah, I was about to
So,
say bathwater. Like,
Bathwater is crazy.
can we just imagine that, bro? Do you know how crazy it is? How crazy? And these people are not rich who are buying these things.
What are you doing?
They're not
with
rich.
it? That's what I want to know.
You put it on the like what the dresser. Like they know that this girl I love farted in this container, and that's more than enough.
Bro, this is like Futurama. In
What do you mean?
Futurama, they had like people like heads and things, or
Oh
like
yeah, the
preserved
containers
stuff.
and all
That's
that.
literally people just gonna have it for like years and years.
Yeah, just like
They're like, the hell's that jar on there? You know, a mason jar on your china hutch. Like, yeah, that's
oh, why? But like why? And like bathwater, bro.
yeah, bathwater. That's what I'm saying. What are you doing with
This is a
bathwater?
low.
You
This is
can't
a-
drink it because you're gonna die.
You're gonna die, especially when all the bacteria and mold is building
If
up.
you bathe with it, that's crazy. If you wash your hands with it, that's what are you doing with it?
And it's crazy because these people are not rich.
Because at least like a fart, you take
Crazy.
it out, and maybe you're a freak and you want to go.
But it's
At
one
least you get-
sniff.
Yeah, that's me.
It's
You get your
one
pleasure for 50 grand.
So what you like? It's like that bottle of champagne you just wait until for a special
Yeah.
occasion. You just
Oh yeah. I'm kind of feeling down. I need a high. I need an upper. You just go. It's like freaking.
it's crazy, bro. Someone sold their farts
multiple times.
multiple
Like,
on demand,
Made millions of dollars from it.
millions
Yeah.
of dollars.
Yeah.
From farting in the container,
Sent herself to the hospital
bro. How is
because
this
of the
happening?
food she had to eat just to get them farts out.
Okay, where do you think we went? Where do you think we went wrong? Where do you think?
I
Like,
think we give too much freedom.
no, but what was the one thing that we're like, you know what, we'll allow it, and now we spiraled. What's the
I have
farting?
no idea. That would honestly be like just specifically to OnlyFans, or you mean in general?
Just in general,
Like what set the trend
yeah.
for this craziness? I don't know.
To
But I would like
always
to.
up it up.
How would we even research that? How do you know? Like we know we saw some crazy videos back in the day,
Yeah.
like shells. Remember?
Shoes?
I want to go get shells. Remember that guy had like a blonde wig?
Wait. Is
I
this,
know people in the comments.
is this a comic skit?
It's like back in the day on YouTube, there was like this guy that had like a blonde wig.
Okay.
He was like around like the Christmas tree, I think. For like Christmas, he was getting gifts,
Okay.
and he got like something that he didn't want, and they said like, "What do you want?" And I think the person's name was like Steven or something. He was like, "Steven, what do you want?"
Uh-huh.
He's like, "Shares." And then he goes out. He's like, "I'm gonna go shopping for shares." and then he goes
Uh-huh.
and he goes get shoes.
I think those things are okay.
Was
Mild.
it
when
Charlie
compared.
the Unicorn.
I remember that one.
Yeah, Charlie.
Yeah.
You're going up like freaking Chocolate Mountain or whatever.
Yeah.
Those crazy things. Freaking what's it called? That first the song, like the first ever YouTube video that went viral.
Which one?
That guy singing.
Chocolate Rain.
Chocolate Rain.
Chocolate Rain.
Chocolate Rain.
But that was a I wouldn't say a banger, but
That was
Chocolate
hilarious.
Rain. Yo,
Chocolate Rain.
what's his name? Tay Zonde? Zonde?
Yeah,
I
something
think-
like that.
No. Is it him? I think.
I don't know, but I don't know if that video.
But that was
I watched that
cool.
video. It was hilarious.
That was
The guy had
crazy.
like the mic.
Yeah.
Just stand there. Chocolate Rain.
Chocolate Rain. I was like, yo, bro. And people loved it.
Yeah, it had like millions and millions
Millions
and
of
millions of views, right?
I thought like Chocolate Rain just meant
Crazy.
poop, so I wasn't even.
Yeah, I didn't know
Googling
what
it.
that like. Did he make that song up or it's a real song? I don't know. He might have made
No,
it.
but like if I Google like origin of Chocolate Rain, let me see.
It might be an actual song. Maybe it's a Prince song.
Why, friends? I don't know.
Purple Rain.
Origin
Maybe check
of
the Chocolate
Chocolate
Rain one.
Rain. Okay. Yeah.
It's a real song?
Yeah.
By who?
Tay Zonde. Okay, it's Tay Zonde.
Okay, yeah, so it's an original.
2007.
2007.
2007.
Damn, we was in high school.
Damn, that's
Made me feel even older. There's
140
people on the internet
million.
right now that was born.
Damn, bro. That's crazy. How
It's
old
an
is it?
original. It's an OG song.
It's an OG song. It's an OG song.
Damn.
Artist. Does he actually make music?
There's no chance.
Bro, 140 million views. And this guy is
Jeez.
still, he makes music.
He doesn't make music.
Yeah.
Chocolate Rain was crazy.
I don't
Going
know.
off of that, actually,
Mm-hmm.
the other thing I want to talk to you about,
What?
because that, like, just talking about that guy's voice,
Mm-hmm.
I think I have some kind of disorder.
Why? You think your voice is messed up?
No, well, just my voice and just me in general. People
Mm-hmm.
think I'm a monster.
Damn. Why?
Because I don't know, everyone just because of how tall I am, and I
Okay.
don't even feel like I'm that tall.
Mm-hmm.
For context, guys, I'm 6'2", you're 6'2".
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, yes, I understand that's tall,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think it's tall like crazy anymore. Maybe back when we were younger, like when we were our height
Yeah.
back then, it seemed tall because there maybe wasn't that many people that height.
Mm-hmm.
But now I feel like everybody is tall. Well, not everybody, but like for example, if I go into a crowd, there's
Mhm.
obviously I'm going to be pretty tall, and I might see over people, but I'll also see other people my height.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like my wife is small. She said when she goes in big crowds, she feels tiny
Tiny.
because she like can't see over anybody.
Mm-hmm.
But like people look at me and they're like, "God damn, you're huge." I was like, "Bro, I'm tall.
Yeah.
I get it. I ain't that tall.
Yeah.
Like y'all never seen NBA players? We are considered short in
Yeah.
the NBA.
Massively short.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we are actually considered short, which is actually a shock to me
Yeah.
because I honestly didn't assume that I was
But
short.
let's just be honest. The NBA is a freak show of tall people.
Yeah, that's what I mean, 100%. But that's
Yeah.
what, to think that 6'2" in the NBA is considered short,
Short.
is wild.
It's
Like it was wasn't Kobe 6'2", and he was considered a small player.
Wait, Kobe 6'2"?
I think he's around that height,
I know. Wait.
or he might even be taller, to be honest.
Imagine. Let's guess what Kobe Bryant. But anyways, continue.
He might be 6'2" or 6'3". But yeah, so that, for example, I was at work this week.
Mm-hmm.
I went to a new site, and I stepped into the freaking site.
He's 6'6".
6'6".
He's 6'6".
And I feel like people used to say that Kobe was small,
Yeah.
which is crazy because 6'6" is nowhere
6'6"
near
is
small.
tall.
Yeah, 6'6"
6'6" is
damn tall.
tall.
So
Yeah.
he's not small. Forget
He's
that.
not short.
I think it was a rumor.
Mm.
Okay, but yeah. So I went on the site, and as soon as I stepped in, they're like, "Oh, damn, we don't have to do any work this week. This person can do work for 2 men."
What the hell?
I was like, "Yo, I'm not that big,
Right.
bro. I'm really not
How
that big."
tall were they? Are they?
Like I think one guy was maybe 5'9", 5'10", which
Okay.
I still feel is like an average height. For
Yeah,
the,
it
well,
is
not average. I know
Yeah.
that. But we're not that crazy above average.
No.
And then the other guy was kind of small. I'll
Okay.
admit he might have been like 5'7". So that's kind of small.
Damn. Okay.
But yeah, but like other people seem like they might have been around like 5'9" also. So it's not like everybody was tiny, but they just assumed I was this behemoth of a human being. And then, like I said, I was like, "You think that's crazy? I have size 13 feet." They're like, "Whoa!" They're like going crazy. They're like, I was like, "Yeah, it's annoying to find shoes. I'll admit
Mhm.
that."
Yeah.
But like, yeah, literally thought that like I'm the biggest person ever
So you're the tallest person on site?
on that site. Yeah. Yeah.
Did he
Yeah.
ask? Oh, wait. When was this?
This past week.
Okay, it was the beginning of the week.
Yeah.
Have you been noticing that they've been like using you to like get the high stuff and all that?
Not necessarily, but I will say we had to go like take I had to like go demolish some piece of wood around something, and they're like, "Oh, go get the ladder." And then I showed up there, and I was like, "Oh, I'm pretty sure I can reach that." They're like, "No way." I was like,
Damn, bro.
I was like, they're like, "Holy shit!" I was like,
That's
"It's not
that's
that high.
wild.
It's not that high."
But you know what's crazy? Because for us, I guess it's life, right?
Yeah.
You don't really notice it. But like for other people, when people are like, yo, big man, I'm like, what?
Yeah, bro. Like, can you get that thing off the top shelf?
Like, relax,
I mean, look at the
bro.
top shelf is here.
It's like, yo, bro.
This is the middle shelf.
Yeah, exactly. Just, bro, like I tell some people, because it used to happen to me back in my old job, and they're always asking me to like reach for things and get some stuff. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
bro, you're like 5'8". You can literally extend your arm and get it, right?
Bro,
but like,
when I was a
it's
teenager,
crazy.
my mom used to call me Stretch.
That's crazy. Mom, with like, was it like
Everyone
in
called
a
me
good
Stretch.
way? In a like,
Yeah, just because I
stretch.
was tall, and
Yeah.
back then, obviously, I was a lot skinnier, right?
Yeah.
So they called me Stretch,
Damn.
and I had a big ass afro. So I guess
Damn.
from NBA Street, there was a guy named Stretch on there.
Wait.
With an afro.
Oh yeah, true. The guy on the cover,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Oh shit. So like you're the tallest. Then
Yeah.
who's the second tallest?
My
Yeah.
older brother.
Oh really? He's taller than your younger brother?
Yeah,
How tall is your youngest brother?
like 5'10",
Shit, word.
maybe 5'11".
Damn. How is your How tall is
my
your
other
older
brother's,
brother?
I think 6 feet.
He's 6 feet.
Yeah, or just under. Like, yeah, well,
Like just like
he might be. I'm pretty sure he's exactly 6 feet.
say freaking word.
Yeah.
I never realized that.
Yeah, but then what's crazy about that too
Mm-hmm.
is like like I said, I don't feel like I'm that big. Like I said, I'll be looking at myself and I'll be like, yo, I don't see what other people see.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm big, but I'm not like. I feel like I've seen like other people like that I've interacted with, and I'm like, God damn, you're big.
Yeah.
But I can see that they're bigger than me, so they have to be big. If everyone thinks I'm big, then this motherfucker must be massive.
Exactly.
So I know, like, yo, you're big. I'm
Yeah. Like
I'm average.
yeah.
You're big, bro.
You
If
are
I look at
another
and I
level.
like motherfuckers that are like look like a wall,
Mm-hmm.
but like people act like I look like a wall.
Yeah, like the way
So
they
I was
talk
like,
about
yeah,
certain
relax.
things.
But I would say I do only I recognize it sometimes, like walking in garages, and
Okay.
smack my head on like the shit,
Okay, yeah.
or like always walking into
You
spider
mean the ones
webs.
downtown?
Yeah, like underground garages.
Yeah, the underground.
with the
Yeah,
pipes and all that. I always smack my head.
It happened to me.
Annoying as shit.
I'm just like, wait a minute. Like you guys
Why
were,
is this shit so low?
you guys were not thinking about us at all.
Yeah. Why is this shit so goddamn
It's
low? And
so
then
low.
everybody walks past me and everyone's under it. I was like, oh, so maybe it's not that low. Maybe I'm just. So I am tall, but like in those instances, but like the way people be looking at me, like I said, sometimes, especially downtown, right? There's a lot of buildings with like glass windows.
Yeah.
I'll be walking by and I'll stop in the glass window to look like, yo, I'm not that big. I'll be looking at myself, like literally, sometimes I'll put my feet out to try to see what my foot looks like in a reflection. I was like, it doesn't look that large, but I guess it's proportionate to my body, right?
Yeah.
Because there is some people you look at them and you're like, first of all, bro, why your foot size 37 and you're 5'3"?
It's yeah. Some people have
Looking like crazy
no, the
sideshow
ones
Bob
that scare
shoes.
me, the ones that scare me is when the long,
Long
arms.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it's not making, and like the way the arms are just moving, they're not even like, it's the momentum that's moving them back and forth and while they're walking. I'm like, yo, man.
Or
that's
big
crazy.
heads.
Okay, yes.
People that are smaller and have big heads. I'm
Yes.
like, wait a second. Wait a second, bro.
Yeah.
If you nod too hard, you might tip over.
There's some people with huge heads. I think I have a big head though.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I don't know, honestly.
I don't know. I mean, maybe
It feels like it's proportionate.
Okay, for like, who has a big head that I know of? I think my brother has a big head. It's all that prefrontal that's true. No, but yeah.
Yeah, it's gotten bigger over the years. That's what in the last 5 years it's gotten bigger.
Like weight
That's when
wise?
his that's when his frontal lobe started.
Oh
going,
yeah,
right?
yeah. So I don't know.
This guy's freaking what? Megamind?
There's one dude. Who else? I don't think there's a lot of people I
Have big
know
heads?
that have huge heads.
Do you actually know people that have like really long arms?
Yes. We went
Proportionate to their
to
body?
we went to school with a few of them.
They have really long arms?
Yeah, bro.
I was gonna say name them. But you don't have to give names.
But yeah, we had a lot more men than women.
I hope. Some orangutan ass arms.
Yo, it's crazy. But yeah.
So that was my thing. So like I said, I feel like I have like some form, the spectrum of freaking body dysmorphia.
Yeah. Okay, wait. Body dysmorphia is that you think I look normal, but I don't think I look normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like other people don't notice it,
But you're the opposite.
Yeah, I'm like
so you
opposite.
think you're normal?
Everyone else, yeah, I feel like I'm normal. Everyone else looks at me like a giant.
Damn, bro, that must be weird.
That's the other thing because we were talking about the chocolate rain on that same site. I was going up the elevator.
Okay.
There was another woman in the elevator that was on the site working.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. I said hi when she came in.
Mm-hmm.
She said hi, and she turned to me and she's like, "Oh, that's the face that goes with that deep voice that I've been hearing." I was like,
Damn.
I was like, "Oh, okay."
Damn. Yeah, like, what do you say to that?
Because that's the other thing. I don't feel like my voice is that deep.
No, nigga, your voice is like now comparing it. I think yours
Yeah.
is deeper than the Chocolate Rain, dude.
Yeah, well, I think he was also putting that like while he was singing that song because I'm pretty sure I've heard him in like an interview.
Yeah,
that's not his regular voice.
That's not his regular voice.
That's his singing voice.
Imagine that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine you get voice voice training, not voice training.
Voice training.
Voice,
yeah, so
vocal training.
Yeah.
You know.
Vocal training. Yeah.
Imagine that.
If I get vocal training,
it's over.
Yeah,
it's over. It's actually over.
Which supposedly that's all you actually need.
Just training?
Yeah.
For how long?
It's a muscle. So you just have to train your voice and you can sing.
Well,
and if you have a vocal coach, they'll teach you how to train your voice. And know where your ranges are.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so we need to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes.
We're gonna get some money. I'm gonna get a vocal coach and I'm gonna come serenade you guys with some music. That's what I'm gonna do.
I just want I want a guest who can just be here and just tell us about singing voice and like training your voice and how to have a deep voice, how to have a high voice. No, really. Yeah. Who wants a high voice? Who's like, yo, I really want to have a high pitched voice.
Frontal lobe can sing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, how does when he sings? When he sings, is there much of a difference? I don't mean
like you mean in the tone of his voice.
Yeah. Like, you know what's scary? A scary thing I always thought about is like when you hear a person from the UK singing like they're American.
No, it's not that they're singing like they're American.
So what is it?
I looked this up.
Okay.
It's when you sing, your like voice, because like when you sing, you hold the notes longer.
Okay.
So it like removes your accent.
What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know how it works, but that's why they sound like that. It's because supposedly holding the note longer removes like the accent sound. So that's why anybody with an accent, unless it's a really hard one, because I've heard people with really, really, really hard accents, and you can still kind of hear it, but most of the time it will like disappear.
So you're telling me,
let's say you're an actor. Leona Lewis, although people like you don't hear them.
Oh, yeah, Leona Lewis is
British.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Wild. Because I would think that she's an American.
Yeah, the way that they sing, but it's this and that. Even what's his name?
Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran. Yeah, when he sings, you don't fully hear it. It's like when he says. That's why when he's like kind of talking on the track, then you can hear it. But when he's actually singing, I think that's when I looked it up. You can ask anybody that's actually like a music like person. I think it's because you're holding the notes. It kind of removes the accent.
You know what I'll be so down to see? Just like someone put a camera down like a person's throat.
Pause.
Just hear me out. Hear me out. And let's say this person can have imitate like several like different accents. I just want to see how the muscles like.
That actually would kind of be gangster.
That'll be gangster. Imagine that, bro. Because we always see these people who do like these like Indian, Chinese, African like impersonations.
Yeah. Like Jay Pharoah.
Yeah, Jay Pharoah, exactly.
Let's stick a camera down his throat.
I'm Jay Pharoah. I'm gonna have a camera down my throat. That's crazy.
Yeah, just to see. Because this guy could do everything.
He did like Jay-Z, Eddie Murphy, Denzel Washington. Who else?
Chris
Rock.
Tracy Morgan.
Al Pacino.
He even did like I was watching the clip. I think the other day he was on Wild 'N Out. He did Chico Bean from Wild 'N Out, one of the people in Wild 'N Out. He did like all of them.
Damn, you see that shit?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Which is crazy because I feel like I could do some accents, but I definitely can't do stuff like that. Like to copy people's voices. He does Will Smith.
Oh yeah, Will Smith too. Yeah. He does a really good with. So I want to see like how exactly
Barack Obama, all of them. But I feel like Barack Obama, like I feel like it's more easy because he has like a Morgan Freeman type voice.
Yeah.
Like you know when this man is talking.
Same thing with Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King has that kind of vocal inflection.
You can definitely tell. Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. I want to see how that works.
So I wonder if that's just practice too, or if it's actual like is that like a God-given talent, or you just practice that? You think?
I think it's a
mix. I literally for singing, you definitely can be born and just be singing like crazy. But you can also train yourself to sing, like Ed Sheeran. You ever heard Ed Sheeran back in the day?
No.
This guy had like a clip of him like as a teenager singing. Garbage.
Damn, bro.
No, I'm not like even he said it himself.
Okay.
Garbage. Like it was not good at all.
Oh shit.
And now he's Ed Sheeran. Gangster.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you can literally train, but obviously you could be born like and just be able to sing.
Let me ask you a question, bro. Do you know 5 Ed Sheeran songs? I know nothing. I know. What's that song?
Shape of Love or Shape of
You?
Shape of You.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't name 5, but it ain't no hate. I
No,
actually
no,
like it.
I
just
think he's
don't.
good. I think he's
Yeah.
good. But I never, I was never a fan
There's
of his
another
music.
one with what's it called? Burna Boy. I listen to it all the time. Actually,
What is it called? No, not
I
Hold
can't
It.
remember.
It's
But yeah, there's that. I know that's another one.
Okay.
But
What's
yeah,
that?
so
One?
yeah, we gonna get messed up because I definitely don't think I can name 5.
No, I was about to say Step of Love. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Oh damn, but I forgot.
But yeah, so my voice too.
Yeah.
Like I said, the only time I know when my voice actually sounds deep to me is in the morning.
In the morning.
Morning voice.
Yeah,
morning voice is crazy.
You realize, oh shit, like.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure I've been woken up by a phone call, and people would wait a second.
Oh shit.
Am I speaking to Nathan?
Yeah.
Because my shit is deep in the morning, especially like right away waking up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Damn, that's crazy. Okay.
But yeah, so
speaking of singers, I want to talk about this, bro, because this is something. Now this whole week, we've been getting a lot of crazy stories, but this one singer, okay, there's a trial, the biggest trial of 2025, Diddy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Diddy.
He's not really technically a singer, but he did some shit to a singer.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, I thought that's what you was talking about.
But there's so many things about this case that has me be like, how the hell? Like, I didn't know that this was possible. Okay. One of the most so let's start from the beginning because I think the thing that really made us realize, oh shit, this guy's buck wild.
Sorry, just before to cut you,
go ahead.
Without cutting you off, my bad. Have you actually been watching it, or you're reading stuff about it?
I'm
how are
reading,
you keeping up to date with it?
So there are lawyers who do live streams and they just read the documentation.
Like the transcripts.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because they said from the Abram Preach video, they said it's not allowed to be filmed. It's federal.
It sucks. I'm really mad about that.
Yeah, because I'm actually curious of it because of the freaking.
Curious.
That's the other thing I feel like they messed up with the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp thing.
Yeah, but
because they did that, now everybody's gonna want to see these freaking high profile cases. So we can't do it. But yeah, so continue. Nah, because I watched the Abram Preach video. Bathtub?
Oh,
is it a bathtub? Or
yeah. No, it's a bathtub.
That's a lot of goddamn baby oil, bro.
Let's talk. Okay, wait. Let's go back. Okay, before the baby oil stuff, the hotel, because that's when everyone was like, "Oh shit, this guy's real, like he's real." Bro. I want a towel. I want that towel.
Yeah, get me that towel that has extra grip on it.
Because how many times when you get out of the shower and you're like, okay, you have to shave, right? So you want to put the towel around your waist. Yeah. How long does it take you to find a good position to roll it up and get it in a nice
I'm gonna
safe
do you
position?
one even better.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna do you one even better. I roll the shit up, start shaving or brushing my teeth, and that shit just dropped in the middle of brushing my teeth. And I'm just dick out, toothbrush in my mouth. And then maybe my son walks in and says, I have to go pee.
You're like,
no, toothbrush in my mouth, dick out, son behind me, peeing. I'm like, what's going on?
What's going on? That towel, no, because this guy
never stays for me.
He went crazy.
Yeah.
He chased her down.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Just without even the attacking her and all that.
No.
Just running down the hallway, my shit would have fell off.
1 second. Yeah. If it felt any kind of wind resistance, fall. Right? This guy was able to not only run towards her, he had one hand, he had his hand right there on the towel, right? I don't know, for support or
knocked her out.
Knocked her out. Exactly. And after grabbed a bunch of her stuff, grabbed her and was dragging her.
I know why.
What? What's the secret? I need to know the secret.
He has a lopsided booty cheek. It holds it up.
Hey, yo. Because there's a tilt, right?
Yeah.
And it gives you some leverage.
Yeah.
Oh,
you got that half Kim K. That's what you got.
Damn.
That's what you got.
Diddy got cheeks.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Diddy with the cheeks.
Diddy with the cheeks. Diddy with the cheeks. Guys, that's amazing.
Diddy with the cheeks.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, but no, it's wild.
It's
and like I said, there was even one point where the towel was actually coming off.
Yeah.
How much better would that video have been if this man would just, the shit fell and he didn't care?
That would be wild.
Just ass naked running through the freaking hallway beating her. That's not good, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
But him naked would, oh my God.
That would just, it would be.
That would just solidify the freak off. That was a freak off right there.
Yeah. 100%. That was a freak off, bro.
Yeah.
Because he went crazy. So we have that. And, the security guard shows up.
I don't understand how you, I saw him show up the first time. I was like, okay, it's over. He's going to get Cassie out of there. Tell Diddy to go his ass back up in the room and put some goddamn clothes on.
Yeah.
With your freaking striped goddamn socks.
Yeah.
Seen them shits?
It's crazy shit.
But yeah. But he leaves, which I thought maybe he left with Cassie.
Yeah.
But then he leaves, And then Cassie's coming back, which also another crazy thing. I don't know what this man said to her, but obviously circumstances.
Yeah.
She goes back, and then like another 10 minutes of beating, and then the security guard comes back. And then I don't know. I didn't even finish it because I was like, "This is mad long."
Yeah, I don't think anyone.
But like, how you come back a second time, and how'd you leave the first time? Because like I said, I feel like the reason why you went up there is because he was looking at the cameras. So you saw what happened. So I wouldn't be leaving. I'd be calling the cops.
I'll be calling the cops.
And I'd say I'm not leaving until they get here.
Yeah.
And Cassie, go downstairs now.
Yeah. Leave.
I'm here. Leave. You have a chance. So I don't understand how he left and then came back.
And then okay, so then you have that, and then the one thing that really like blew my mind. I know it's a crazy situation. First of all, look. So I read this. I found this story. Not a story. There's a little part.
The Diddy thing?
Yeah, the Diddy's situation, where it was like, where is it? This is what blew my mind. I'm gonna tell you why. New court documents reveals Cassie's husband, Alex Fine, FaceTimed her while she was in the middle of having sex with Diddy.
My God.
I need you, because we're gonna be reasonable. We're gonna try to be reasonable here.
But that's her like current husband.
Her current husband.
But current husband, but so they weren't dating at the time.
I don't know. This is what I'm asking
that's
you.
wild.
Because I need you to explain to me, in a reasonable way, if possible, how can this take place? How you're FaceTiming someone, right? You're not texting. You're FaceTiming. You're speaking to someone. You're seeing them or around the surroundings, right? You're not smelling anything, but you can hear shit.
Yeah.
How did this play out?
I don't know.
I
don't know. Like, how you picking up the phone?
While getting cheeked up.
Like, unless Did he really stop and say, "Get the phone"? I want him to see this.
That's some freaky.
But she's a freak.
He's
so
a freak.
It could be.
He's a freak. That's wild. Like, I've been trying to think about like, okay, was she like saying "help me"?
Yeah, that's all. Is it like she wanted to answer because she wanted to get help, or was she on top and "I need a girl to ride" was playing in the background?
That's wild.
So, you know,
it could be either or. I just need to know, like, for him, Mr. Alex Fine, what was going through your head?
Testify, bro. I want to hear.
I want to hear. Damn it! I just want to know. I just want to know, because there was another thing I read where during the first or second day, Cassie's husband was grilling him the whole entire trial.
Yeah.
Right. My thing is just like, are you looking at him being like, "This is the mother effer that I clapped my girl's cheeks"? Like, I would be.
While I was on the phone.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, like when you like about to fall, like from a height, or not even necessarily, like when you're about to trip and fall, you get that like sinking feeling.
Yes.
I feel like that's what happened if I was on the phone like that.
100.
Every pump would just.
Yeah. Like, we.
I'd be like. I wouldn't be able to hold the phone. I would be like dead.
Exactly. In what way? Like, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? You're gonna say like,
you see the
hold on.
You see the ripple go through her whole body and then come like out through her face.
What's she saying to you?
Nah, yeah.
Is she saying
and
things?
her words are like not coming out properly. Yeah.
What are you guys talking about? Yeah. Like, wait, are you like, you know, like in what's it called something millionaire? What's it? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You can do like a lifeline. You can call your friend.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't
is he like a lifeline? Is he like trying to encourage
and
you? Like,
FaceTime was the worst
and
option.
FaceTime. I'm not gonna lie to you. I will never be able to get that image out of my head.
100%.
I would never. Like, we will be like, let's say like years later, now you're my wife and we're doing things. In my head, I'm just like, yo.
Hey, it was screenshotted by your frontal lobe.
Just like, and what day was like, day was like, yo, pass me the phone. And he was like, cat. Just destroy. pat. Just look at, oh my, what do you do?
Nah.
What do you do?
He's dark and Cassie's light skin, so you see the chocolate
and
mixed with caramel.
And you see the ripples.
Nah.
You see, this will mess me the F up to like the uptake degree.
From what we already know from the transcript, I don't know if he always wanted her, but that's what I think it was said. He always wanted her oiled up. So she was always super shiny during the freak-offs.
That's wild.
So she was like a slippery freaking fish up in there.
Damn, Cassie. How old was she when you started to date?
Like 20, I think, because it's like right when she started her like career, because it was his record.
No, but she started when she was 16, right?
Well, I guess like when she got signed though, she got signed to his record label, right? Yeah, I think she was 20, which is crazy because his brother was probably in his late 30s. How much older? Like he was born in the 70s.
She was 19 years old, 20 years old, like you said.
Yeah, he was born in the 70s, I think, or maybe
did he? I think it was
the late 60s.
I think it's 69.
Yeah, the late 60s.
Late 60s. 69.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. This nigga's 55
Yeah.
and just.
Yeah, so
It's crazy, bro.
She was 20 back then?
She was 20 back then.
That was when?
She was,
Is she the same age as us? Or is she older than us?
How old is Cassie? I think she's older than us.
Probably a little bit.
She's 38.
38, yeah. So she's 5 years, so it's like 97.
87,
87,
86.
86? Yeah.
Yeah. My lord. I can't. Go ahead.
I was going to say same age as the one.
As who?
In our trio.
Oh my God, really?
86.
I thought it was 85, 84.
Damn.
No, my sister's 84.
Yeah, his is 86.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. I don't know how this. And okay.
That's crazy. So 86 and he's 69.
Damn.
That's crazy that this guy's born in 1969.
Hey, and this is the 69th episode.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Damn. We just know how it works.
We just get it. It's a freaky thing.
Get it.
The freaky's in the air, bro.
Yeah.
But okay, the last thing about this.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Say, doesn't he have a song? Is it him that has a song freaking me? Or is that Drew Hill?
I think it's Drew Hill.
Or Jodeci? I think it might be Jodeci.
Freak in me?
It might be Jodeci.
I don't see anything. Wait, I see Jamie Foxx? It's an R&B song, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. What the hell was that? Was that like a noise in the background?
Yeah.
I was like, what the? How'd that come from your phone?
No, there's so many songs. Jodeci, Freaking You.
Oh, Freaking You.
Freaking You.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Freaking You.
Freaking You.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Okay, if who produced this song? Because now if
the Diddy Meister. Yeah.
Imagine it was Diddy who was like.
Which is crazy that the things are called freak offs. Like Adam and Preach were saying, because in the court they're like, no, tell me more about this freak off, which is the craziest sentence to say.
I want to know the first freak off.
And who said, yo, this sounds like a banger, let's do it.
That was
freak
fun.
off.
That was a good one. But yeah, like this is the freak off. This is the first freak off.
Yeah.
Like, how did it work out?
That's the thing. Are the freak offs and the white parties the same thing?
No.
Or is a freak off different from the white parties?
The freak offs are different from the
Or did the freak offs happen during the white parties?
I don't know, because we have the freak offs or the white parties, and then we have there's another there's like 3 big events. There are more, but there's three big events. The one in July 4th is usually the white party. The freak offs I don't freaking know. Oh, and after there's his birthday. There's a birthday. There's his birthday.
Fabulous. Why you don't party with me?
Yeah.
What are you,
Daddy?
Yeah.
Yo, come on, bro. Come on. I would stop talking to you immediately if you start calling me daddy. Do you know how crazy that shit is?
And he said it multiple times.
Yeah.
And this is like on air.
Like, you're not even saying homie. You're saying daddy.
Yeah, don't ever call me daddy.
Yo, don't even look at me. Don't even address me. Don't even ask me questions.
I'll slap you so hard, the baby oil will go back into the bottom and fill up.
It's crazy. And imagine that, a bathtub full of baby oil.
Bro, do you know how scared I would be to get into that and then try to get back out? Do you know how slippery you would goddamn be? The only thing I would say is, I don't know, how the hell did he catch all these people? Like, once they're in the freak out, like, how did he keep hold of them?
I was thinking, the towel. The towel. It had to be the towel.
The towel is super absorbent.
Honestly. Yeah, absorbs and you have a good grip and all that stuff.
Yeah, because, like, people just be slipping, sliding off of you, bro. Full of baby oil everywhere.
And the crazy thing is, these people were going at it for hours to the point where they need an IV.
That's
to sustain
absolutely
themselves.
insanity.
You know how crazy that shit is, bro? How?
What not?
Hey!
This was crazy.
Go ahead.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What's even crazier is that he had the IVs ready. Why?
Because
no, bro. You tired? You ain't leaving. I got you.
You know why? Because the first freak off, he got
down.
tired. The first freak off, he got tired, and like
100%.
people got exhausted. He's like, how do he got to do something a lot of brainstorming.
That's why you need to get the IV
Mm-hmm.
because this nigga just over there in the corner looking at all this, so he's not tired. Of course, everybody else is tired. He's just the conductor.
And he's like, yo, rub it on my titties. Rub the sperm on my nipples.
That's the craziest sentence.
I want him to bust in her mouth or bust on her.
This guy invented pasties.
It's crazy, bro. Oh my God. And just imagine, Cassie, shit, man, girl.
Nah, this story
Girl,
is wild.
it's a whole okay. So, all in all, how long do you think he's going to stay in jail?
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's done for him.
It's done. Okay.
It's done for him.
Do you think they're going to give like obvious? I think
That's what they said. It's what 20 to 30 years right now is like what.
20 to 30 years only.
Yeah.
So you
only
for him, his case, and all that.
Well, I think like, or I don't know if it's like per charge, or it's like in all the charges combined right now. It's like 30 years.
So he'd be like 85.
Yeah, this guy's gonna be Bill Cosby coming out.
Bill Cosby, and Bill Cosby still.
He got out actually. Yeah. Don't let him out.
Yeah. I wonder what he's doing now.
Because I don't know if it's. I think it's either 20 to life or like 30 years. Like,
let me search this.
I don't know what it is.
But okay, so
this guy needs to be gone.
Do you think? Okay, I was going to say I think that they're going to have like this exaggerated number. You know, like they're like 172 years in jail.
Yeah.
I think, but like,
which is so. Imagine you're on trial. You know you fucked up, so something's happening.
Mm-hmm.
But they said they exaggerated and like, yeah, I'm sentencing you to 173 years in jail.
Jeez.
Like, bro, just say I'm going away for life.
Yeah.
Why that shit hurts
just
more.
say that I'm going to die, bro.
Yeah.
15 years minimum.
15 years minimum. Yeah, so
he's going to be like 70.
Yeah.
Because he's at 55 right now, right?
Yeah.
Jesus,
and that's minimum.
That's minimum.
And there's no way he's not getting, well, like, he's definitely getting more than the minimum.
Yeah. How does...
like, there's nothing that the defense even has. He did all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you defending? And bringing these people free Diddy.
Yo. How does that make sense?
I don't understand.
How do you...
What's crazy to me is this man did all this, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know he did all this because the evidence is there. We have free Diddy shirts.
Mm-hmm.
But yet, Michael Jackson was never actually fully convicted, right?
No, he wasn't.
It was always like speculations and all that. The man is gone. Cannot hurt a soul anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And people still to this day will say, screw Michael Jackson. But this man is doing it. You see videos of it, and you have a free Diddy shirts.
It's crazy.
Like, yo, what are we doing?
It's clout. It's literally clout. Like, there's no other way. There's so much evidence.
Like, we're so ready to cancel somebody because they said like the R word on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Cancel that person. But this man, we see live evidence, and we're trying to get him out of jail.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And these people are getting paid. Some of them, like we were just reading the article where homeless people were getting paid $20 an hour from a 9 to 5. Wearing Diddy
bro, yo, get your money, boo.
Yeah, for real, I'm 100%.
I don't mind. But the people that's like organizing it or like, do you truly?
That's the problem.
That's the thing.
Yes.
The homeless people don't believe it. The homeless people see money.
Yeah.
And so I ain't mad at you for that.
100%.
Get your money. But the people that actually believe it is what's crazy to me.
Yeah. Like Lil Boozy, whatever his name is, he was like, oh, well, obviously she liked it because she stayed. Guys, for the people who are so dumb and like,
yeah,
you guys gotta realize like this shit. Like back then, I would have said the same, but just realizing and hearing other people and how Jesus Christ and my bad. Hearing the what's it called? Just the testimonies and the stories, and even like the psyche valves and how like the brain works when it comes to like these kinds of tortures and all that.
Like you said, we've heard all of this.
Yeah.
So what do you mean she liked it? That's why she stayed.
It's so dumb. It's the
Stockholm syndrome. All these things.
Yeah.
Like, she didn't stay because she wanted to.
Hell
she
no.
stayed because she was being forced to.
Yeah.
You're saying like somebody get kidnapped. Oh, they're staying because they liked it? No, because they're not allowed to leave.
100%. 100%.
Like, what do you mean?
Like your life is in danger. If you do something.
Yeah. If you leave, I'm gonna shoot you in your head.
Exactly.
Okay. Now the whole thing is done. They finally got escaped. They got the person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, but you want to stay. No, brother. He told me he'll shoot me in my head if I leave. Yeah, but you liked it because you would have left if not. No. You didn't hear me. He said he would have shot me in my head if I would have left. So I didn't want to stay.
Yeah.
Same thing with her. She didn't want to stay.
Not at all.
But this man had control of her career because he is the mogul that he was. Like, so, no, she didn't have a choice.
She didn't have a choice.
Or she could do that, and then this guy will try to throw all this stuff at her and just destroy her.
It's crazy.
And now, even now, like they said, she has her husband, she has her kids, she has her family. She doesn't actually need to do this.
No.
And people are still saying, oh, like she's lying or whatever.
It's just like why? Yeah. What's the point
of
lying?
It doesn't do anything for her. All she's doing it is to help this man get put away.
Exactly.
So he doesn't do it. Somebody else doesn't get the same thing that she had to go through.
1000%, bro.
But free Diddy. Stupid ass.
I hate people like that.
Nah, yeah, it annoys me.
So, what else do you have to like? Do you have any other?
I think. Oh, I think I had one more thing.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because I saw this on the podcast, and I want to ask you. I saw them. Well, they were talking about originally they were talking about modeling.
Okay.
And how like models are always super skinny and crazy like that, but they'll model like dresses for like the average woman.
Oh yeah.
But like, why do they show that? And it's like obviously for advertising like reasons.
Mhm.
Like, I guess they consider that's the most beautiful thing.
Mhm.
But then, so I was thinking, would you be able to eat fast food if it was advertised realistically?
How realistic are we talking about?
Like straight up, like you get a Big Mac. You've had a Big Mac before.
Yes.
It's up in the thing. Bun is off to the side. Sauce is like touching the box.
Mhm.
Lettuce is all everywhere. Sometimes it look a little brown instead of green.
Mm.
Yeah, all that shit. But that's how it's advertised, and that's how it comes. So the advertisement is completely honest, and you get it how it looks. So there's ain't no lying. But would it deter you from eating fast food?
100%. But you know what would like reel me back in? Word of mouth. Word of mouth. If someone just like goes to the restaurant, like McDonald's for example, after they're like, oh yo, I'm gonna try the Big Mac, and they try it because there's always gonna be someone who's gonna look at something and they're going to try it anyways. And they try it and they eat it and they're like, oh shit, I'm convinced that this is really good. They're gonna talk to someone else and someone's gonna talk about it. And after I'm gonna be back in, most likely.
Also, question for you, because you just said that word of mouth. Has anybody ever suggested McDonald's to you?
As what? It's just
like, yo, you gotta try this.
No.
Has it actually, no, that's never happened. We just see the shit. That's
what the
has
fudge?
anybody ever said, no, bro, this shit slaps. You need to try you a filet-o-fish.
Bro, what the hell?
Have you ever eaten a filet-o-fish?
No, what the fuck? You said some Spanish, and I said okay.
You never tried the fish burger at McDonald's?
But why is it called filet-o-fish? Fish. Fish. What's a filet-o-fish?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's like a square patty.
Okay.
And it's literally like a fish patty.
Nigga, do I look like if I worked at McDonald's?
What's crazy? Because I worked there.
Okay, see?
So I think I tried it, took one bite, and I was like, I'm good.
It's not good.
Because they have like the fish patty that I'm pretty sure we deep fry it.
Okay.
It's crazy, but it is what it is. We deep fry it, and then the bun, it's like a regular like hamburger bun, but we put it, what is it? We like steam it.
Oh.
So the bun is like softish.
Okay.
But I don't even remember how the hell we steam it.
McDonald's sells fish.
Yeah. One fish item, filet-o-fish.
McDonald's sells
fried fish
one
burger.
I never when I think
and
about
it, like tartar sauce.
I don't know. I'm good.
Yeah, and I think tartar sauce, and you get like a slice of cheese. Like it comes with a slice of cheese, tartar sauce, the patty, and then.
Have you ever had fish and cheese? No, man. I think about it. Have I like besides sushi, like the California roll? Have I ever had like legit fish and cheese? Like a slice of cheese and.
Man, this is a straight up like that freaking government cheese. Slices of cheese. It's like Kraft single slice.
Who the hell greenlit this?
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. What's that? Well, actually, when I was working there,
yeah,
I think a lot of like Muslim people got the filet-o-fish because it's like, I think the only thing that's was it halal?
Halal?
Yeah, it's the only thing on the menu that they could actually eat.
Damn, bro.
So I think everyone always like from that like always got that.
But
I was always afraid to try it.
You actually blew my mind, bro. Cause
you never. That's what
nobody has ever.
Nobody has ever like, yo, bro. I just tried the 10-piece nugget. You need to get that. I think we just know it from advertising and just because that was like what we grew up on.
Do you think like McDonald's is like someone's guilty? Like it's like a universal, not guilty pleasure, but something that we try indulge in, but we never really talk about it. Like I never
100%.
We can go to like restaurants and we could be like, yo, bro, I tried this new thing at a restaurant. It was great, but like, there's never a time I'm like, yo, Nathan, I tried this Big Mac and it was slapping.
Yeah. Like I tried the McRib, you need to try it. That shit was garbage. Did you ever try it?
No, but I heard it tastes like cardboard.
Yeah, it was not good.
Damn.
But I was also gonna say that because somebody on the site that I was working on was from France. They were doing a stage.
Okay.
And she straight up said the McDonald's here is shit.
Really?
Because it's better in France, she said.
How so?
Because like that, it's like that everywhere.
Like, what's the difference?
People in like the McDonald's in Jamaica, people assist that. You can get like jerk chicken.
See, that's
gangster.
I want that.
Yeah, I think it's on France too. It's like different things like that. Like I think she said you can get. What did she say? I think you can get like. It might be lying because I don't remember. But I think she said you might be able to get like truffle mac and cheese.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
What? Yeah, like there's just different items. But I know for a fact, like Jamaica is different. Even I
know, like the Philippines has some crazy like.
Yeah, like China, you can get like crazy things at McDonald's.
You know, I know like in this, I think it's some parts in the South they have like biscuits in their McDonald's menu.
Damn,
nigga, I want biscuits.
Even what's it called? The UK.
Yeah.
What do they have? They have they have something at McDonald's.
A beef Wellington burger.
Yeah, we actually need to go to the UK.
Yeah.
Because everyone says the food is garbage, but then because I listened to some UK podcasts and just no more UK content now, people said you're just not going to the right spot. Because you know their national dish is tiki masala. Or chicken tiki masala. It's literally like an Indian dish.
Yeah, but I know that was made. It was made there, right? It was in the UK.
Maybe, I guess, but yeah, but just think but that probably slaps.
Yeah.
So there's no way that all the food could be.
You got no spices.
Boiled potatoes is probably crazy.
What?
Boiled potatoes
with what? Because you just cut your sentence by half.
Yeah, I think they have boiled potatoes.
With what?
I don't know what else.
Like, boiled potatoes. Wait.
In UK.
Meal.
Like they just boil potatoes and then they have like they obviously have something else with it.
No, they have nothing.
They just eat boiled potatoes.
Nathan, they add greens to the boiled potatoes.
No,
you see this shit, it's going to piss me off.
They add greens.
They add greens. I'm actually getting goosebumps getting mad at this shit. Don't get me wrong, boiled potatoes can slap, but you need to have something with it.
Yeah, like more sauce than that. I'll tell you that right now. I'm putting no goddamn parsley on my freaking boiled potato and tell me to eat it.
But like
seasoning.
But I don't get it. Like what?
Yeah, but supposedly people said that they're obviously like they have over there. I think they have Chick-fil-A.
Do they?
Yeah.
If they have a Chick-fil-A there,
or they have another place. I can't remember what it's called anymore, but they have another place that supposedly is actually good. That's yeah. Which annoys me. I don't. Listen, is it only the language barrier the reason why we don't have Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, bro. It's a lot. Y'all are.
And Popeye, same thing, right?
What the hell?
They do have Chick-fil-A?
Yes. Hey, nah, I'm mad. Now I'm mad. What? Like, why is this?
Yeah, oh, that's what they said. No,
what?
Sorry. They said they have KFC over there.
Yeah.
And they have Cajun fries.
Oh snap!
Man. Oh snap is right.
I want some Cajun fries. I really want some Cajun fries.
The KFC here is garbage.
Bro, the last time I had KFC, I was like, yo, this is a mistake. I straight up took a single bite and I was like, this is a mistake.
Yeah, the last time I had KFC, I had to wipe my ass in the same room.
Gee. I don't know. But back then, I don't know.
When I was younger, yeah.
Did they change the recipe or our taste palates changed?
I think probably our taste palates changed or even just maybe the quality of food.
Because, bro, a drumstick back then
even my mom said back in the day, when she was a kid, back in the day, she's going to be like mad. When she was a kid, she said McDonald's actually was good.
Damn, bro. I don't remember any of that when I was younger.
Yeah.
Oh no, I remember. No, I do remember the cheeseburgers back then.
Was actually good.
Were amazing. I remember that because I remember talking about.
Even I feel like Big Macs back in the day, like when I was younger, a Big Mac was definitely better than it is now. Yeah,
there's something about the Big. First of all, the Big Mac. It was it's true. Or maybe our taste palate.
What's crazy?
It's weird as hell.
Did I look? Yeah. The first thing, like when McDonald's first opened, they only had a hamburger.
A hamburger? Just that's it?
It was a hamburger and like maybe a fry. Damn. And that was the only item they had on the menu.
Goddamn.
And it's one that, like, if you listen to the McDonald's like biography or documentary, that guy is who expanded everything.
Oh yeah,
who fucked the brothers only wanted that. There's like a special recipe that they had. But just imagine, there's a special recipe. That means that was a patty, bro. Wasn't no freaking flapjack shit like this. It was a burger.
Yeah, the flapjack shit
pissed me the hell off. I've cooked them on the grill.
So you see the meat literally reduce
in strength? Reduce. This shit starts out this big.
Oh no.
You put it on the grill, and then the shit just definitely does reduce. And sometimes you will take it off the grill, and it'll be this shit used to piss me off. Go ahead. Be in pieces.
What do you mean?
So, like, I guess because it was so thin.
Okay.
After you cook it, because you like put it down on like a big press.
Okay.
And it presses it down while it's cooking it, and then it lifts up when it's ready. And I guess because the meat was like too brittle, I guess literally instead of being a round patty, it would be like a triangle piece here, like 3 triangle pieces, and you pick them shits up.
Wait. Sometimes that's a mistake, right?
Sometimes we would throw them out.
Okay.
But then other times, like they would just put it on the burger like that.
Okay.
Because it's just like the thing like cooked through, I guess.
Well, since we want to fucking reveal secrets to ruin each other, let's go ahead and talk about the freaking cappuccino. Okay?
Don't do this.
Yeah. The ice cap, bro. The ice cappuccinos. Let me tell you something. Okay, it's not necessarily the way it's being made. It's the people who make it. Because there's a way you're supposed to do it. You have the special ice cap.
Okay, yeah, I've heard you tell me that. certain people making it will be different. Like depending on who's making it.
So usually you're supposed to pour the mix, add the water, but that causes bubbles. We don't want the bubbles. So what people do is put the water and then the mix. But the containers that they use, you're supposed to wash them thoroughly.
Oh, gross.
When I tell you that bowl has been, that container has been used to clean, to like at night to clean and scrub and all that. I'm watching people use the bowl. Wash your hands. So let's say the container is here, the mixed bowl is here. I'm washing my hands. Oh snap! This is here. The nasty bacteria. Let me clean that. Okay, let me clean it by just put some water to rinse it, dump it out, and let me start the mix. I stopped drinking ice caps. When was the last time you ever seen me drink ice caps?
That's crazy.
I do not, because I've seen managers, district managers, and like the highest of the high come do visits, and they do that shit. And I'm like, gross. Y'all are just, I'm not,
What's crazy is remember we were having this talk? I was saying like I get like the almond milk in the ice caps, so it shouldn't affect me, right? Because I'm lactose intolerant, but it still affects me. And then we said it's the caffeine. Yeah. Maybe it's the goddamn germs. And my body's like, hey, yo, evacuate. But also, I think one time we went to Tim Hortons a while ago together, and we got an ice cap, and you told me, like, you went and you're like, yo, do this.
Yeah.
And I did that shit, and that shit tasted gangster.
Bro, that's funny because if you watch Ali Sadiq's new...
Which I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't know you could add, like, all them different things.
You're not supposed to.
Okay.
Well, but usually, because the ice cap is supposed to take about 45 seconds to be made, but with the stuff I tell you to add, you don't want people... They don't want us to encourage customers.
Oh, yeah, because then everyone will ask for it.
It's going to take too long.
Do you know that if the person knew that you worked there just by the way that you asked for that?
100%.
They knew?
Yeah. The cream, I don't know, and this always happens. The cream that they put is too small. It's too little.
Yeah.
So by the time, like, 3 or 4 slurps, you got slush.
Yeah,
right?
annoys the shit out of me.
And now you have to wait. Either you have to mix it or you have to wait until it melts a little bit and then you continue to drink it.
Okay, so you have to add more cream and that's to help it?
Yeah. So what I do all the time, this is what you do.
All right, guys, listen up to the secret.
3 things. 1, the cream, you ask them to put extra cream, or you tell them to put the large size portion of cream in the medium. Okay? You want medium? Say, okay, I want large cream. Person's going to recognize that. That's 1. Number 2, you ask them. You can ask them for this. So put whipped cream before you put the mix. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
This is going to make sure that the cream and the coffee, the ice cap mix, they're actually mixing together, and it's going to give you like a smooth consistency. And then finally, you just tell them extra mix. So not extra mix, like you make them do the spin twice. So you spin it for 35 seconds, you take it out, do again 35 seconds, you have the perfect ice cap.
Oh yeah, because I've had the ones before where like you can still see the stuff on the rim of the cup and things like that. So they didn't mix it long enough.
They didn't mix it long enough. Because I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Anyways, but yeah, there's nothing else. The only thing I would say for Tim Hortons that really annoyed the hell out of me was the fact that because I used to bake, right? I used to be the baker there, and now I went from the baker to the heater, because back then you literally had to put the like for muffins.
What the fuck is a baker and a heater?
Well, the baker you actually have batter. You have batter.
Okay.
You put on the stuff, right? Heater is like, okay, everything is just preheated. Everything is just prepackaged, and where it used to take muffins 45 minutes to make, now it takes a minute and 25.
Wait, sorry. You went, like your job position changed from baker to heater because they just went to all pre-made shit?
Yeah. Everything went from, a lot of things went from pre-made.
Damn.
The egg salad, I used to make myself. I used to have to take the onions, have to take the celery, take the what's called, the little spiced pimentos, I think. And the all that stuff. I had to mix it all together. They're like, yo, you guys are taking too long. No.
So you just bought a mix.
Yeah, you buy a mix. So all you have to do is just put in there, write the date when it can be used, when it can be expired, and you just put it in the freezer.
Damn.
I'm like, okay, guys. The quality, the chocolate chips I used to make the best, because I make the batter, right?
Yeah.
You put it into the cup of the muffins. So what I'll do is you add sugar, then like sugar cubes or shards, then you add the chocolate, and then you add the mix, and then you just put the sugar on top. What happened was when it bakes, the sugar and all that stuff, you should push inside. So when you open it, it like literally like drips with like chocolate.
Yeah.
Here it's like it's just the top.
Yeah,
you can literally take. It's crazy, bro. Fast food is just it's fast and no quantity. Yeah, no quality.
It's just speed.
Yeah,
Look,
more quality.
I told you that story before, right? When
What?
I was working at McDonald's and somebody got mad because they got their McChicken too fast.
We see.
Literally, they said there's no way that's fresh. It came too quick. I was like, bro, it's fast food. You're the only person in the store or in the restaurant. We have 3 people in the kitchen or 4 people in the kitchen. We're able to make the thing fast. What you mean? And it really was hot too. I think the McChicken, like I just dropped them and they had just come up when he got his order. So I just took it fresh out the thing and then put it in his patty.
Crazy.
Like in his burger. This guy literally said it was too fast. Make it again. So I know what we did because I was annoyed.
You went back. You didn't do anything. You gave it back.
No.
What did you do? You didn't spit on it.
No, that's crazy.
Okay, that's crazy.
Guys.
Yeah. Where you doing?
I took his McChicken.
Yeah.
Brought it over to the oil. Dunked it in the oil for a few seconds. Took it back out. Let it like drip, obviously, and I put it back so it was hot. Damn. It was the same goddamn McChicken.
I think that used to happen to me with the bagels, but when I used to like just make, I don't know, because I used to do baking and also sandwiches, and sometimes because for me I'm like, yo, fast.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, you made that bagel too quickly. So I was like, I look at them like, yo, bro, you. The funny thing is,
because it's hard, you can see them.
So they get mad. I hate the restaurant industry. I hate the restaurant industry. Thank God I'm out of that shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm sorry to anyone who listens to this and works at a restaurant. Honestly, my heart goes out.
Also, well, Tim Hortons even.
Yeah.
Back in the day, their wraps used to be big.
Yeah.
Now this shit is this freaking big.
Because they have a wrap. What's it called? You know, like in Pizza Hut, there's a way to like measure like the inches. We have that for the sandwiches. The sandwiches.
Because it used to come in like that
baguette
thing.
Yeah.
And it used to be like the whole thing.
Yeah, bro.
Now it comes in a goddamn same wrap.
They don't do that shit no more.
Pisses me off.
They want to save. After I think Burger King bought them into the 2012 or some subsidy of them, and long story short, they just changed everything. The uniforms, the way things are baked, and things and all
soon
that.
We're gonna change the name.
Huh?
Soon we're gonna change the name. It's
Maybe.
not Quebecois.
Yeah, it was a Shea Tim's. Shea Tim's.
Hilarious. Because you literally changed nothing.
And it's a name. Tim Horton is the name of a guy.
Just like the Go Habs Go thing.
Oh yeah, that's never going. Like what did you want?
You're not allowed to say. Well, you weren't allowed to put it on buses, like any kind of advertisement, because it was English.
So what's it going to be? Like what's it?
What's his name?
It's not going.
Oh, it's Allez-y.
Guys, no one has to.
Allez-y is crazy.
I'm playing hockey. I'm watching hockey. I'm not going to say Allez-y, Canadians, Allez-y. No.
But also, like they said, well, I guess maybe it's just the Go that they were thinking about. But Habs is literally an abbreviated French word.
Habs? Like Habs?
Yeah, because it's habitant.
Oh. So what's
wrong with
them?
The only thing that's English is the Go. And how many Quebecois people... to me, that's not even about being French. God. Everybody says Go.
Everyone says Go. Everybody.
Yeah.
Like French people say English words in order to cut the French word, like cut down the sentences.
Yeah.
Every person I know who speaks French, who's a francophone, they will say some words in English just to like...
100%.
I don't get it. Oh, man, we're too anal about this stuff. But
do you have anything else to say, or are we gonna end it there? I don't think I had anything else to say.
No, I think I'm good.
I got everything. Yeah.
Guys, just please make sure you just like and just comment. You don't have to share it, but those things help us. It pushes us into the algorithm.
Just anything.
Yeah.
Funny episode. Love it. Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Anything about it, just like it.
My prefrontal cortex has grown. Something stupid. I don't know.
No, it's the frontal lobe.
Frontal lobe.
Frontal lobe, right?
Frontal lobe.
Well, yeah, it's not actually what it is.
No,
but that I was gonna say just to sign before we're signing off, because we were talking about singing. The frontal lobe can sing.
Okay.
When we were leaving the place the other day, he was singing.
Okay.
I was like, why can't I do that?
He was singing?
Yeah, he was just like humming to himself, and I was hearing his goddamn voice. I was like, mother frickin'.
Oh, well, look at that.
I want to sing, bro.
You're gonna make his head get bigger.
Yeah. All right, guys. Troublemakers will be reasonable. You'll see.
Peace.